I was testing you folks. Testing you guys. Let's start from the top. Hold on, guys. Let's All right, how about now, folks? Can you guys hear me okay? Did the second time work? Test successful. Hell yeah. And let's get another hawk screech. There we go. The GameBird has landed, my friends. We passed. All right, well, okay, so we already hit turbulence out the gate, but no worries. I'm still learning the ropes, guys, so cut me some slack here. But anyways, we got a killer stream tonight on GameBird Live, and if you guys enjoy this, I'm actually going to do more of it. I think it would be a lot of fun to hang out with you guys more and talk Nintendo, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I have so much fun on the podcast and not too much time to work on my other videos for the channel, so live streaming is a good way for me to hop on here real quick and spend some time with you guys, talk Nintendo. But guys, the main event tonight is we're going to be building this badass LEGO GameBoy, and you know, I've got my GameBoy shirt on. I am ready to go. But how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing in chat? Sound off below. Oh, let's get some hold on. You know what? Let's get some music going. Caca! That's right, Chill Olivia. There we go. Let's see. Let me get some music going. And let me know in the chat if the music's too loud. Again, I'm learning. So I'm going to set the mood for something good tonight. All right. The music's going, guys. Can you hear it? Let me know if I need to turn it up. We in here, baby. Hello, Uncommon. How we doing, man? All right, I'm going to switch. Back in the day. Jason says, cool, my sister had a Game Boy back in the day. I wasn't really a fan. Yeah, I mean, listen. It definitely had its limitations, but I have some good memories. Mic's a bit low. Let me work on this. How about now, guys? How's the mic? We sounding good? Or is the music too loud? Yeah, we got that Mario jazz. Can you guys hear me okay now? All right. You know, I was having some audio trouble earlier, but I don't know why. How about now, guys? Whoops. Test, test, test. Let me know in the chat, guys. But we got this bad boy right here. I'm going to get it broken open. Let's look at the pictures first. We got the main. Sorry for the reflection. We got the games on the side. Man, one of my favorites right there, Link's Awakening. Maybe a tad more. I'm like I'm like up all the way. Let me see. All right, guys. Let me know if this is okay. Don't do me wrong. Lots of you guys are, listen, you guys are just difficult, dude. If it's not one thing, it's another. Throw me a frickin' bone here. All right, let's work on getting the music. You said the music is a tad low. Okay. How's that? All right. How's this? We got the jazz going a little bit louder. We got the mic a bit louder. How we feeling? Oop. All right, let's switch. We're going to switch on over desk view. And let me get this crap out of the way. All right. Sounds good. Let me know, is anyone else interested in picking up this? Here, it's weird. Game Boy Lego set. Does anyone own any of the Nintendo Legos already? I've done one Lego set. You can see behind me, I've got the Mario one up on my CRT TV. I think that's the only Lego I've built in, like, man, maybe 20 years, 25 years, 26 years. So I'm excited to build this. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's not something I do often, but when it's Nintendo and it's something that's super nostalgic and cool, I am all for it. Captain Bacon ordered it. Levels are good now. Excellent. He meant there's a lot of mic already. Levels are good. Okay. I just want to make sure. See, I'm going to destroy. I really don't want to destroy the box on this because I love it. It's a cool box to display. But let me figure out the best way to open this without destroying it. Let's see. I got 2 sets of the Deku Tree. Oh, I'm supposed to pull these tabs out. I got 2 sets of the Deku Tree, the NES, and the Piranha Plant. Oh, hell yeah, dude. You went all out. I really wanted the NES. If they do a Super Nintendo, I will dip instantly. Super Nintendo's my jam. Feel bad that I butchered this box, but what can you do? It's just the back of it, I suppose. Scalpel. Scalpel. Yep. Scalpel would be awesome for this. All right. I want the Mario with Yoshi. That's the, you're thinking, oh, you're the one that I have back here from Super Mario World? Yeah, I love, dude. When I looked at it, I was like, when I looked at the picture on the box, I could instantly hear the music. All right, so we got our bagarinos here. Whoops. All right. So not too many pieces on this one. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got some, ooh, yay, stickers. It's the worst part of building Legos is the stickers. So, cool deal. Captain Bacon says, I would be all over a Majora's. Oh, dude. Hell yes, dude. No, that's not even up for discussion. I'd be running to the store like a madman. All right, let's get these instructions going. Man, this is going to be really sick when it's done. Look at that. You know, classic Game Boy art and stuff. Everything was so... You guys know it's the vibe of the GameBird Classic channel, but all that synthwave, vaporwave, just epic 90s Nintendo. Not just Nintendo, just video game marketing, but the Nintendo stuff as well. Oh, that's cool. You guys can see when you... I'm going to have to get used to this. It's all mirrored for me. The internals of the Game Boy will all be there, which is really cool. These booklets are really awesome because they even have like some of the like art and stuff like that. Talking a little bit about the history. We got the Link's Awakening stuff. We got the Super Mario Land stuff. These are really cool. Got our brick remover. All right, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. The build. Let's see. Move this over here. And let me see. I wonder if I can make... Let me see if I can make the chat box a little bit bigger so I can see your guys' chats better. Captain Bacon says, I still have my Game Boy. Sadly, I don't have any of... It's cut off. There we go. Any of the games anymore. My dad's ex... Oh, gosh. Brutal. Stole them all from you. Dude, I would have called the cops. I would have been like, you better lock your doors and window tonight, because I'm coming. All right. We got any other Lego heads here in chat? Any dream sets? Guys, let me know your dream sets. As far as like what you'd like to see Nintendo and Lego do a partnership on, kind of bring to the table. For me, obviously, anything Zelda, I'm going to be all for. I want a lot of those iconic scenes. Really curious about that potentially leaked Ocarina of Time, Link and Ganondorf diorama. But I'd love Wind Waker stuff. That would be a huge one for me. Hyrule Castle, obviously, would be epic. Let's see. Okay, so we need this. And we got this one here. Can you guys see okay? Me. Lego curious. Yeah, that's kind of me too. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm going to put something white down because I realize it's hard to see these pieces. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and I'm going to grab like a little white towel to set down here. It's going to make it so you guys can see everything a lot more clearly. Let me see. Let's go. Pause the music. And we're going to do a quick commercial break. I'll be right back, my friends.
Do you struggle with unexpected movements? Shut up! You may be suffering from stick drift. But now, there's Stick Fix, the revolutionary solution to put you back in control.
Delicious.
Stick Fix! With Stick Fix, you can say goodbye to awkward in-game movements. Stick Fix! Frustrating losses and questioning your life choices after yet another controller purchase.
Side effects of Stick Fix may include overconfidence, extended play sessions, insomnia, and addiction. Please consult your doctor before use.
Stick Fix!
Ask your local gaming store about Stick Fix or call Nintendo support and hope for the best.
Hello, can I get one order of Stick Fix? Please.
Stick Fix!
Thanks, Stick Fix.
Thanks, Stick Fix.
Stick Fix. Drift less. Play more. Stick Fix!
No.
All right, folks, we are back. Sorry about that. I think it's going to be easier now. I put down a towel. That way you guys can see what's going on. And let's get that music back up and running for you guys. Boom, bam. Anyone here interested in picking up some Stick Fix for your controllers? I heard the newest rendition of the product works wonders. All right. Am I doing this right? Right there. All right. That's the first page. Let's move on. All right. We got this guy going on here. Captain Bacon says, I've got my major credit card in hand and ready to order. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I like to hear. And thank you guys. I got 17 people watching right now. This is honestly awesome. Guys, I really appreciate you all jumping into the stream. It means a lot. This is great for me to learn because, you know, I'm all about the video editing. This is a whole nother realm for me. So you guys being here really means a lot to me. And we're just going to have fun. And feel free to send any questions about Nintendo. It doesn't have to just be Lego centered. You can ask me questions about my videos, questions about Nintendo, questions about the GameBird himself. Let's just have a good time. Jason says, I didn't realize Sick Fix was real. I thought it was a spoof ad. It actually is a spoof ad, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no Stick Fix. Maybe one day. Maybe if Nintendo blows up, we'll come up with our own legit version of Stick Fix. Captain Bacon says, you're awesome on the podcast. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that. Guys, welcome in, welcome in. Let's get this build going. Does it help with the white towel down? Is this better? The vlog will be ready for Wednesday's podcast. We're not going to watch it on the podcast, but it'll be ready Wednesday for sure. I had some issues with an external hard drive. I actually had to call Thundersash and be like, dude, I'm having some trouble, bro. Help a brother out. And he helped me get that squared away, which was awesome. What I can tell you guys, and you'll see this a little bit in the vlog, that might be surprising to you, because it certainly was surprising to me in meeting the guys. Whoops, I totally just dropped a Lego piece. There we go. Not something you want to do. Oh, there it is. Cool. What was interesting about meeting everyone is that Eric Moore is known as the quiet one on the podcast. But that guy, dude, Eric and I chatted so much. He's so cool and so easy to talk to, and honestly one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. But yeah, he's on the show is the silent but deadly, but man, he was like the rock, the backbone of Nintendo at this. He was helping us navigate where to go, making sure we're at appointments on time. He was a rock star. So something that probably doesn't come through much on the show, on the live show, but certainly in person, Eric kicked ass. Awesome. Let's go with the towel. We got Yvonne in here. How we doing? Mrs. GameBird, my love. She confirms that Eric is awesome. How you doing, baby? My family's actually eating dinner right now, and I sacrificed family dinner time to be with you all, to be with the flock. So welcome to the nest, ladies and gentlemen. If we're lucky, maybe we'll lay an egg tonight. All right, let's see. We got these going. You guys like this music? I wanted to set some sort of a mood for Lego building. Did I nail it? I kind of feel like I nailed it. Yes, Steak. Eric was the parent of the group for sure. He was on top of it. We were all like kids in a candy shop. We were all like, whoa, this is awesome. And and Eric was like, dude, we got a meeting in 5 minutes. So Nate especially was just walking around. Cool. But, you know, what can you do? All right. What does GameBird do for a living? I'm a professional imaginator. No, I work a remote job. It's nothing exciting. It's a lot of administrative stuff, but nothing too exciting. Let's see. Captain Bacon asks, what editing software do you use? I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I've been using it since 2003, so a little bit over 20 years. annoys me and frustrates me at times, but it's all I've ever used. It's all I know. So I've been kind of scared of trying something different and starting from scratch. But I don't know. I was just telling Thunderstash actually that like oftentimes I think about using something else. And man, when Adobe crashes, whew, talk about getting upset. Let's see. The theme park dad saying, hey, we need to be at this spot at this time so we can hit the next 3 stops on time. Yeah, that was Eric. Literally. Yes. MMXJK, that was Dire Docs. Smooth jazz, Dire Docs. All right, let's see what we got going here. What are these pieces in? Right. Got these like little screens, holographic screens. Really cool. You guys can't see. I don't think you can see from here, but when you, I don't think the camera picks it up, but when you tilt it, it shows like the characters moving. Yeah, I don't think it picks up on the camera, unfortunately. So let's see. Oh, so this is like, okay, cool. Is this just like a card holder? I guess so. Yeah, it's just like a little, where we go? There we go. Little stand card holder. Very cool. And now, we're going to be building the cartridges. Let's see. Hey, we got Aliciasaurus here. Who else is in here? Let's see. I need to get contacts, folks, because it's so hard for me to see the chat. I wish I could make the chat bigger in here. Wait, what if I do this? Oh, yeah, that helps a little bit. There we go. Huh. Can I blow this up? No, I can't. Holographic movement? Yeah, I get that a lot. We got Boomini. Hey, Corny Puddle, dude. What's up, Corny Puds? How are we doing tonight? All right. Let's get this going. Is this an entertaining stream, guys? Is this fun to watch? Let me know. I wanted to do something a little bit different than just hopping on and chatting. Thought this might be kind of a fun hangout. What do you guys think? I never bought a Lego set, but I really want this Game Boy. I've been checking Costco's app every day. Dude, get the Game Boy. It's not even expensive. You guys know how expensive Legos can be. This one was a cheap set. Just like let's see. Just like a video game console, Lego will sell different games for that insert. Yeah. It'd be super cool. Awesome, Bacon. It's chill. That's what I want to hear. All right. I gotta keep my hands forward. Let me scoot forward a little bit. That way you guys can actually see what I'm building. Cool deal. All right. This one's going here. I just can't wait to see what this thing looks like when it's all done. Building the Mario and Yoshi, it's so weird because you're doing all the internals first. And yeah, just seeing it come to life was like, felt good. So I think we're gonna have that with this one as well. All right, let's see. This one goes in the middle. Am I doing this wrong? I totally am doing this wrong. Oh, there we go. I put these on wrong. There we go. I almost beefed on camera. Is that a Lego Mario and Yoshi on your TV? Yes, it's the Mario and Yoshi from Super Mario World. It actually has a crank behind it that makes Yoshi stick out its tongue and do the kind of sound that you all know and love. Chill Olivia says, most entertaining and chill, which is perfect for me as I relax and play some SOS Grand Bazaar. Got you and Nate streams on in the background. Oh, dual streaming. Very cool. Hell yeah. Mrs. GameBird says, came here for the live stream, stayed for the jazz. That smooth Mario jazz, baby. All right. What do we got next? Let's see. So we're going to grab this guy. We're going to grab this baby right here. And then this one here. All right. And then we're going to add this right here. It's amazing. Whoever designs these things, man. Wild. Aliciasaurus says, I've been totally addicted to SOS Grand Bazaar. Hell yes. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Guys, what are your... Right now, I gotta know. We're nearing the end of the year. We still have some big Nintendo Switch 2 releases coming on the horizon. What are you guys most excited for? What are you guys waiting for? For me, obviously Metroid Prime 4 is a huge one. It's probably my number one, followed by very, very close second, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. You know, me being the Zelda guy on the podcast. Well, Nate and myself, the Zelda guy on the podcast, but anything Zelda, I'm going to lose it for. All right. Let's get this one going. Metroid Prime 4 for Captain Bacon. Hell yeah, dude. Metroid Prime 4 for Ash. But I'm also excited for Zelda. Hell yeah. Aliciasaurus, I know, right? Hijacked by it, no regrets. That's awesome. I'm excited for Prime 4 and Age of Imprisonment. Yep. Hey, Boo Mini, gifting a membership. Congrats to Yvonne. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Talk about setting the mood. Hey, the little graphic worked. I got the Goron up there from Ocarina of Time. Corny Puddle says, Hyrule Warriors, Prime 4, the Yoshi game are my most... oh, dude, that art on the Yoshi game, hell yes. I'm all for that hand-drawn art style. MMXJK says, I've always wanted a LEGO Square Enix collab where the castle set can be from Dragon Warrior. My cousin and I did that after playing the original game. That would be really cool. Very, very cool. Age of Imprisonment. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've got a very good feeling about Age of Imprisonment. I think my only concern is the roster. I hope it's legendary. We got Steak says Metro Prime 4, Legends AZ. Oh, dude, Legends AZ. How did I forget that? And Mina. Dude, Mina. Guys, quick story. Yacht Club Games, the developers making Mina the Hollower, they're really responsible for getting me hardcore into indie games with Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight became an addiction for me, and I've played all of them. Love them to death. I even have, when we have Celia from Yacht Club Games on the podcast as a guest, I'm going to have my big Shovel Knight first four figure statue right here to represent. But yeah, Yacht Club, they rock, and I really can't wait to play Mina. As tough as it is, because I will say that demo was tough. All right. Let's see. All right. You guys have any, let's see, the clip of the new contract flying around. The Gleeok still blows me away when I... Yeah, dude, that part looked epic. Epic as hell. All right, let's see. I'm getting confused. Here we go. I am slow at this, my friends, but we'll get through it. I'll get some speed on me once I get the hang of it. Like I said, I haven't really Legoed since a child. What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. No, that's correct. All right. The game cartridge is starting to come together. We got Andy London in here. Would love a new Star Fox. Dude, the Fox and Friends. Would love to see it. I really want the puppeteer Jim Henson style cinematics like we see on that old school Star Fox art for the Super Nintendo. But yeah, Star Fox in that Ratchet and Clank style with huge like epic space exploration, side quest, story, more story emphasis with the friends, Peppy and Slippy and Falco, and some land stuff. Make it a little bit more like Ratchet and Clank, but really emphasize on that space experience and hardcore dogfights and space battles. Really want that. Let's see. Can't wait for this for Celia on the podcast. Yeah, me too. That's going to be an awesome one. I did not get to go to the Yacht Club meeting at PAX. They only let 2 of us in. So I was looking forward to meeting Celia that day and to see like a special sneak peek of what Mina the Hollower really has to offer, and I didn't get to. So this will be the makeup day for sure. Let's see. Celia is awesome. Yeah, she's awesome. They're smaller than I remember. Andy London says, yes, that would be amazing. One can hope. All right, did I miss a step? I feel like I missed a step. No, I didn't. All right, let's see. Oh, it's because I need a sticker. Guys, I will be honest. Wish me luck because... Let's see. Oh my god, Gleax, they're both terrifying and breathtaking in Tears of the Kingdom. The excitement and utter terror they give me whenever I encounter one. I feel you there. Corny Bottle says, I got to see if my PC will run Star Fox Adventure. I want to play it again. Dude, oh man, if we got Star Fox Adventure 2, oh my gosh, or a full like modern remake, or just make the next Star Fox game in that kind of direction, but really expand it to make it epic. That would be sick. We got Sky Swords Alyssa in the chat. What's up? What's up? And happy Monday. Thanks for jumping in. Guys, we got 20 people in the stream. This is, gotta be honest, this is rad. I did not think this many people would show up. Again, not to be all sappy, I really appreciate it. Again, this is just a good way for me to be able to give some content, for me to be able to... What am I doing? Oh, I see. This needs to go. Sorry, I need to stop talking real quick because I'm going to beef this sticker. I am terrible with the stickers. I'm so nervous right now. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, no, it's crooked. Dude, I hate the stickers. Of course it's crooked. They need to give, like, a thing that helps you place it. Like, the screen protectors. And now I can't take it off because I'm going to butcher it. Oh, God. I love the excitement and utter terror they give me whenever I encounter one. Let's see. I'm excited for Pokemon Pokopia. Yeah, I am too, actually. That's one that I really want to play with my son. He loves Minecraft and Pokemon. Games like that, the cozy stuff. He's playing Fantasy Life right now, so that's one that I think would be a lot of fun to play with him. And there's so much crossover between Pokemon and cozy fans. I think it might be a surprise system seller. I think so, too. I definitely agree with that. All right. See. Did I miss a step? I feel like I did. I'm also just like... Something does not... Oh, okay. Or maybe it's not supposed to connect. I think I'm doing it right. I'm just tripping. Stickers like screen protectors, whenever I get right, it's always just off. Yeah. It's pretty close. It's fine. It's like, mine's like slightly crooked, but I'm actually pretty proud of how it came out. Guys, I am slow. I did not think that I'd be this slow, but it's a lot more challenging to talk and build than I thought it would be. All right. This is coming out awesome, guys. I can't even believe this. Dude, are they going to do this for, like... Are we going to get SNES and 64? What console would you guys want, or a handheld for that matter? If LEGO does a partnership with Nintendo, this is how we're looking so far, guys, for Super Mario Land. Pretty... Not bad, guys. But if we get more consoles, whether it's handheld or home consoles, what do you guys want to see? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, how cool. This is rad, guys. And then look at, we've got a stand. That's what this was. It was a stand for the cartridge. Can I put this up here? Yeah. So there's the game. And it's on the stand. And then in the back of the stand, you've got your little Game Boy screens that you could swap out. Really nicely done. Whoever designed this. Oh, but like, again, I beefed this. Let me fix this piece. Maximum beef. All right, cool. Got that cartridge here. Where can I put this? Put it right there. Awesome. Let's see. Catch up on chat. Boomini says, GameBird Classic. When games are available for both Switch 1 and Switch 2, I'm deciding to buy the Switch 1 case because it has more art on it and looks nicer. What do you think? Yeah, you know, I'm mixed. At first, I didn't care for the thick red bar at the top of the Switch 2 game cases. Now I actually love it. Seeing it in person, I love it. It has that classic kind of like 90s Nintendo look, and it's super vibrant. My issue is those horrible boxes at the bottom that, whether it's a game key card or just like all the extra like lettering that they throw down there, or even the Switch 2 edition box, I don't care for. I wish they just put that like in the top corner or something, the Switch 2 edition, but I'm feeling the red now. It just took me seeing it in person to actually like it. Let's see. Where are we? I was thinking Game Boy Advance makes the most sense, or Game Boy Color. Yeah, both those would be awesome. I'd be all for it. I mean, hell, I'm like, bring them all, dude. Bring the whole handheld line. All right, so now, do you rinse and repeat? Now it's going into the, let me see. I'm guessing I repeat for Link's Awakening. I'm sure it's the same exact build. But just to be sure, let's go through. I might have to do a bit more building on this stream. I'm falling behind. Andy says, GameBird Classic, got a Pro 2 controller, tried playing Let's Go Pikachu, and for some reason it doesn't work with this game. Something to do with the Joy-Con motion controls. Strange. Yes. Yes, you're going to want to play with Joy-Cons or just in handheld mode. Pain in the butt. But you shouldn't have an issue with any of the other games. All right. Let me just make sure. Ha! GameBird, you are the GOAT, bro. Thank you, Mustache, man. How we doing? Let's get a real car. Hell yeah, we got an eagle screech. I got some sound effects, too. Oh, I should have done this one once we built this. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Cool. Do the victory song. Where is it? There we go. Right. Put that there. All right, let's knock out Link's Awakening, because it's going to be a repeat. Oh, it doesn't have me. I don't even know which. Oh, this is the one. Here we go. I want to go in order, but it looks like it wants me to do Link's Awakening after the Game Boy. Let's see. Yep. Alrighty. We're going right into the Game Boy, folks. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Okay, so we're going to start with bag 2. Out of the way. And we'll get really nice shots of everything when it's all done. All right. Look at that. We got the backing. This is with the little clip to get to the batteries. So cool. Open number 2. Get that out of here. All right. We are still at a solid 20 viewers. Loving this. Brandon White says, the vibe rocks. Hell yes, dude. Love to hear it. Guys, let me know how many pieces. This one's pretty small, actually. I'm just really slow. I believe it was... I've got the box down on the floor. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. This one's only 421 pieces. So it's an easy build. That's why I wanted to do it for the live stream. I just thought it might be a fun time, guys. So if you guys like this and would like more of it, the next time we get a Lego Nintendo set, maybe I'll do a live stream. I know they have that cool Mario Kart one with Mario on the cart. Maybe I'll do that. That one's going to be a little bit more in depth, so maybe that one I'd turn into a 2-episode live stream. Alicia Source asks, GameBird, are you a cat or dog person? You know, my whole childhood, I was a dog person. And I never really wanted a cat. However, that all changed when I got a beautiful little kitten, my baby boy, Cheddar. He turned, I think he turns 13 this year. But ever since I got him, he has the personality of a dog. Loves me to death, follows me everywhere. And I've never been so attached to a pet in my life. But sadly, he had a major stroke earlier this year. And I thought I was going to lose him, and it was a very, very difficult month for me because, again, that's my baby. I've never been as close to a pet like Cheddar in my entire life, despite all the pets I've had. But I've been slowly helping. When it seemed hopeless, he learned how to walk again, and he started to eat again. And he did lose eyesight from the stroke, and he does tilt to the left side, but he's just as loving and affectionate as ever. And yeah, he's doing good. I'm just really appreciating the days that I have left. That being said, to answer your question more broadly, I love animals in general. So even though because of Cheddar, I feel like I'm more of a cat person right now, I love dogs to death. I love all animals. I never understood when people are like, oh, I love dogs, I hate cats. Like it has to be one or the other, or I love cats, but I hate dogs. I think it's weird. It's like, I think it's fine to prefer one over the other, but to hate one is just an odd thing. Every animal is unique in its own kind of individual. Boom, and he says, I'm glad he's okay. That's so sad. Yes, I know. Thank you, Boo. Me too. It was so terrifying to have like one night your cat's completely normal and then the next they're blind and can't walk and you have no idea what's happening. But he's a fighter, man. He was a big boy too. He was 17 pounds before the stroke. Now he's down to 10, so he lost a lot of weight. But all right. But he's, like I said, he's a fighter and a trooper, and I will love him and take care of him to the very end. And he's not suffering, by the way. If he was suffering, which I don't even want to think about, but obviously you can't let your pets suffer. Bacon says, I'm a dog person but don't hate cats. I never had one. Yeah, see, that's how I was. Like, I'd never desired a cat. I had never had one. But Cheddar's special. He's a special dude. He's in some of my old videos too, by the way, guys. Anytime I did an unboxing, he was always curious. Go back to old videos on my channel where I'm doing like legit old videos on my channel. He's in like tons of them. Let's see. Boomini says, my alligator lizard Charmander passed away in August. I never thought I'd be a lizard person. He was such a sweet pet. Boo, I'm sorry. Yeah, losing a pet sucks every time. It's always scary. So, sometimes makes me wonder, like, why do I keep getting pets? Because it's like you don't even want to think about it. They become part of the family. You get so attached, and their lives are so much shorter than ours. I hate it. I really, really hate it. All right. Okay, what am I doing? I need to pay attention. I think this is right. I think this is right. Aliciasaurus is a cat person as well. Let's see. Cello loves dogs and just like cats. It's okay. That's totally okay. I just think it's weird when people hate the other. Oh, I hate that animal. Let's see. Sky Swords Alyssa, so glad he pulled through. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. I was devastated. My wife could tell you. I was like bawling up. I was sleeping on the couch every night with Cheddar in my arms because I didn't know. For a little while, I thought I might need to put him down. We had him going to a neurologist, super expensive. And, it's really hard. He's a cat. So like 12 years old having a stroke, it's really not that old. It is a senior cat, but cats live a long time. So it was like, for something like that to just come out of nowhere, it was very, very hard for me. Very, very hard. Okay. I'm doing something wrong. I need to figure this out. Something is not right on here. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I found it. There we go. There we go. That makes sense now. Okay. Let me get this going. Let's see. Hey, we got 23 people. We are growing, folks. I gotta adjust my chat. I don't know if I can edit it right now. Let me see if I could edit this so I can see the chat stay longer on the screen for me. Make my life easier. Can I edit this live? Let's find out together as a family. Go to dashboard. Dashboard. All right, let's see if I can edit this. Because your guys' chats are disappearing way too quickly for the GameBird. Hide messages after. There. This should help me. I should say it for like 30 seconds now instead of 10. Hey, Nintendo Primal Rage. How we doing, brother? Welcome to the GameBird live stream. We got some Lego action going on. Look at this, dude. Look how sick this is. Let me grab it for you. We first built the, let me get it up here so you can see it's all mirrored. The Super Mario Land. Let me get this better. There we go. Game Boy cartridge. It came on a little stand. Pretty cool. That has the little screens in it. And we're just chilling, man. We just chilling. It's a vibe. Or so they say. All right. Back to it. Let's see, Prime peeping in. I'm on both streams, Nintendo Prime and GameBird Classic, 2 different tabs. You're the weekend warrior. It's not even the weekend. It's just madness, my friend. Let's see. Nintendo Optimus Primal. That's what they used to call him in middle school. True story. We got Lion Star in the chat, giving a roar. I don't got a roar, but I got that. Whoops. Losing crap. How's Primal's stream going tonight? Lion Star's on Nintendo Prime's channel as well. Hell yeah. Guys, we're at 24. I've never had 24 people on my channel. Actually, no. On one Nintendo Byte podcast, I think I got to 28. But, guys, imagine if we got to 50 viewers. People might chime in as this... People might pop in as this thing starts to get built. I have no idea. I don't know what I'd do with myself. I know what I'd like to do with myself. I'd like to make some more funny content for you guys to indulge in. Do you guys enjoy the skits? I know some of you do, because I do see the messages on the Nintendo Byte channel from time to time. So I know some of you do. But I know some people might find it cringe or I don't know. Let's see. Olivia says, same, I always have at least 2 streams on some sort going when I'm on my gaming desk. That's awesome. Paul Gale, as I live and breathe, is in the chat, my friends. Legendary. The Paul Gale Network. Legendary. Ryu. Lookalike. The man with the countdown. How we doing, brother? Good to see you. Holy crap, what is happening? We got Angry Vigilante, my arch nemesis, in the chat. What's he doing? Pure dumb luck for me. I refreshed YouTube and the live stream popped up first. There you go. Roger Einyard. Happy Monday, all. Dude, where are all these people coming from? We're at 25 viewers. Guys, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, doing the funny content, that's honestly my favorite part of YouTube. No joke. But it is really time consuming. It's very hard. And for me, I never try and force any ideas. I always just try and let them come to me naturally. And sometimes that means waiting a while. But what can you do? Bacon was lurking in Paul's stream earlier. Paul Gale Network in the house. Angry says, so does this mean you're back? I'm back, baby. I am back. I have a vlog from PAX That'll be ready Wednesday. I had some technical difficulties with some hardware, but I'm good. So I'm just finishing up, and I'll be exporting it tomorrow night, having it all ready to go live on Wednesday. That way you guys can see, I kept it as short as I could, but you could see a little bit of the fun and the behind the scenes of Nintendo hanging out and trying games out at PAX. Cool stuff. Paul Gale says, good seeing you stream tonight. I'm doing well. Thank you. Having fun with Hades too. Hell yes. Want to jump in on the Hades action. I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance, but it's definitely on the agenda. Let's see. This thing is coming along, I think. All right. Let's see. I feel like something's not right with this, but I don't know what. Feels very fragile. Let's see. Angry Vigilante says, no, you need to get Chronos, the New Dawn. I definitely want to try that one out. Very, very bad. It looks awesome. So it's one I'm definitely looking forward to playing. Let's see. Legend of Barhash says, everyone is coming from Nintendo Prime. I'm watching both of you. Dude, did Nate send people over here? This is rad. Guys, thank you so much. Sky Sort of Alyssa says, I'm so excited for the vlog. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah, we got some funny moments. It's a goofy vlog. It's a mix of, obviously there's a lot of GameBird in it since I made the vlog, but I tried to capture some great moments with everyone, which is a lot of fun. Awesome. Bacon's going to be playing Chronos this weekend. Very cool. Okay, guys. I completely beefed. So I've got a redo. This is what happens. This is called GameBird Beef Classic. Beef Boy Classic is what they're calling me in school. Let me see. I literally have to redo this whole damn piece. God. I just won the 2025 Dunce Award. It's a real reward, by the way. Game Beef Classic. Yeah, that's what my mom used to call me. Actually. Game Beef Classic. Game Beef. Oof. All right. It's okay, guys. We got it this time. All right. So. Okay. Let me look at this. Okay. There we go. Oh my God, guys. You gotta be kidding me. It turns out that I may not have beefed at all, and I just took it all apart. Now who's the beef man? No, it looks like I was actually just missing a piece. So let's fly through this. We're gonna get this going, guys. Is the music soothing at least? The music makes me feel less bad about my shortcomings when it comes to this live stream. Starting with no mic audio, beefing an easy 400-piece Lego set like a total clown. All right. So it was this piece. Yep, I literally was just missing a piece. It was an easy fix, and I took it all apart. Was I testing you again? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yep. You didn't know that? You actually had to ask? Don't call me the Beef Meister for nothing. All right. This makes much more sense. Wait, something is still off. Oh, here we go. Are we getting graded on these tests? Yes, I will be handing out grades at the end of the stream. Let's see. Angry asks, are you excited for the new Digimon game? I am, actually. I got to play it at PAX. I thoroughly enjoyed both demos that I got to play there, and I played the demo that's now on PS5, and I do think it has a little bit of performance issues or like visual glitches. Other than that, it's a lot of fun. And guys, let's be real. The Digimon anime was like leagues better than the Pokemon anime. No, no contest. All right. Now I've got it going. I'm on a groove, guys. Sorry for that. We're back where we need to be. Guys, we're at 28 viewers. This is tied for the most viewers I've ever had on a live thing on my channel. So I appreciate you all. We got Rick saying he fully agrees. I'm assuming that's about the Digimon show being better. Because it just is. That's just fact. All right. Can't argue with fact. Vigilante says, I can't wait either, and I agree, Stingmon is the GOAT. Hell yeah. Captain Vegas says, heck yeah, dude. Boomini says, such a cozy live stream. This is great. Love Legos. We're getting through it. I love them too, even though I apparently suck ass. Okay, what am I doing wrong now, though? Something is not right. Help me understand. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay. We're rolling now. Just minor scare again. Let's see. Nightshade here. Hey, GameBird. It was so cool meeting you at PAX West. Thanks for signing my Splatoon OLED. You made the right choice with the Zelda pen. Hell yeah, dude. Nightshade. Guys, Nightshade was the very first fan that I ever met. Very cool. I was distracted. My wife tapped on my shoulder and she's like, babe, babe. And I turn around, Nightshade's standing in front of me. And I was confused because I was like, do I know this person? And he's like, hey, GameBird. And then it clicked because I've never done anything like this before. And I'm not used to people like knowing me or coming up to me. It clicked. I was like, oh my gosh, this is someone who watches Nintendo podcasts. In Nightshade, you were such a cool dude. He gave me he let me choose a enamel pin. I chose the Zelda one and screwed Nate over, but big whoop, finders keepers. And I got to sign his Splatoon OLED dock, which was way cool. I felt really bad. And funnily enough, I meant to sign GameBird Classic, but I was nervous because I just met a fan. So I signed my actual name. And I was like, whoops, is it okay if I put my name instead of GameBird Classic? But Nightshade, it was so cool meeting you, dude. Such a nice dude. And since you're in the chat, I do want to ask you, I know I asked Boo Mini, and Boo Mini gave me permission to use the photo I took when her and I met each other. I got some footage of you and I meeting. Do you mind if I include that in the vlog? If you have an issue with it, I won't put it in. No worries either way, but it is something I'd love to include it if you're down, because it was a cool moment. And that was the first time I ever experienced anything like that. Nate was pissed. Yeah, I bet. Big, get over it. He's an overgrown baby. I'm just kidding. He's not. All right. Guys, this is turning into something. I see the back of the Game Boy starting to form. But I still feel like I did something backwards. This should not be wiggly. I did something wrong, guys. Awesome, Nightshade. I appreciate it. Vigilante says, in November, I'm finally going to play Tears of the Kingdom. Then I can finally see if it's nothing more than an expansion. Vigilante, I'll tell you right now, there is no way you can play that game and tell me that it's an expansion. And if we ever need to have another friendly debate, we can debate that subject. I am all for it. Let me see. Oops. Guys, I gotta figure this out. I did something wrong. $28 viewers, guys. I can't believe it. I need to think. Something is not right. There's just no way. Hello, Mrs. GameBird. It was so nice meeting both of you. That's right. Yeah, you got to meet my wife, too. Angry Vigilante says, sounds good. I would play it in October, but there's way too many games coming out. For sure. Yeah, there's way too many. Watch the footage Prime had of Age of Imprisonment. Sent it to my cousin. He'd never played Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't do Warriors. Very interesting. Yep. Yep. Why is this like this? I'm just gonna go for it, but I'm pretty sure something is severely wrong. Michael Gutman says, Angry Vigilante, Tears of the Kingdom is amazing. It is. It is much, in my opinion, much better than Breath of the Wild. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right, moving along. I think I did something wrong, guys, but worst case scenario, I could just rebuild it and have more fun, right? All right. Got my Game Boy Lego set in the mail today. I'll have to wait until I'm done moving to build it. Great stream. Thank you, brother. I hope you enjoy building this. I've had some troubles, but it's because I'm live streaming for the first time. I doubt you will have the issues that I'm having. I want to make sure I'm engaging with you guys and entertaining, to say the least. Bacon, you like it better than Breath of the Wild? Yeah, but Breath of the Wild feels like a proof of concept. Like, I love what it did for open world games, but in a lot of ways, the game is kind of lacking in areas and is very quiet. I feel like while Breath of the Wild was the proof of concept, Tears of the Kingdom feels like, okay, we proved that this concept works. Now let's build out and make a very dense, feature-rich game with a stronger story and much more to do and more interesting gameplay mechanics. So, yeah, I think they crushed it, personally. Mine has not been mailed. That's usually me. I'm usually, like, way late to get this sort of stuff, but I'm sure yours will come soon. All right, I'm looking for a piece, folks, and I don't see it. Did I drop a piece? Am I missing a piece? What's going on here? It's not that one. I am legit missing a piece, guys. Did I drop something? Let's check with my flashlight. I've been dragging my feet on second save for Tears because I don't want to finish. Tears of the Kingdom was great. Yes, I agree. GameBird Classic, good luck with the build. Got to get to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Sky Sword Alyssa, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon on Nintendo Byte, I am sure. Get some sleep. Get some rest-ins. Let me see. Guys, I am missing a piece. How is this possible? I am missing this. Let's see if I can get it right here. Let's see. This one right here. I've got the little single ones, but I don't have that one in red anywhere. Unless I'm just blind. Is it still in the bag? Did I not empty it all the way? No. Empty. Empty. Get those out of here. Bacon says, my only problem with this Zelda formula is that it doesn't have a lot of replayability for me. I actually agree with that. I think some things, if they aren't broke, don't fix them. And I think that there are staples to the original the series, the way the games used to be, that should make their return. The iconic classic dungeons, the themed dungeons with the mini boss and the main boss, those need to come back, because the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom era Zelda games have, their dungeons are ass. Let's be real. They're not good. They're not memorable at all. So that needs to come back. But what really needs to happen is I need to find this piece so I can move on. But it is nowhere. I feel like I'm just missing a piece. Here, we're going to go to a commercial break. I'm going to take a peek and see if I can find this on the floor. I have not heard anything drop, but I also have headphones in. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, my friends, and we'll be right back.
Do you struggle with unexpected movements? Shut up! You may be suffering from stick drift. But now, there's Stick Fix, the revolutionary solution to put you back in control.
Delicious.
Stick Fix! With Stick Fix, you can say goodbye to awkward in-game movements. Stick Fix! Frustrating losses and questioning your life choices after yet another controller purchase.
Side effects of stick fix may include overconfidence, extended play sessions, insomnia, and addiction. Please consult your doctor before use.
Stick Fix!
Ask your local gaming store about Stick Fix or call Nintendo support and hope for the best.
Hello, can I get one order of stick fix? Please.
Stick Fix!
Thanks, stick fix.
Thanks, Stick Fix.
Stick Fix. Drift less. Play more. Stick Fix!
No.
All right, guys. I could not find the piece on the floor. Let's get our music back. All right. Anyone have advice when you don't have a piece for your set? Like, what do you do? I haven't built enough Lego to know how to handle a situation like this. I legit don't have this piece. And I didn't drop anything. I only have the long pieces and the short ones. I don't have that like middle size. Oh wait. Oh my god. Guys, I found it. This is ridiculous. What am I doing? What is wrong with me tonight, folks? Am I broken? Is GameBird broken? Let me know in the chat. It's pretty uncommon to have missing pieces, so I'm not sure. Well, problem solved. Maybe it's a long night. Maybe that's it. All right. Yeah, laugh it up, Bacon. Laugh it up. They usually throw in extra pieces. Yeah, I remember my other set had some extras. You didn't bother going back to Breath of the Wild? I just upgraded and started Tears over? Hey, that's one way to do it. I think it's a wise upgrade. Right. Let's see. All right, we're making progress now, guys. We're doing it. And we're still locked in at 28 viewers, guys. Can we break 30? Can we make GameBird history? I mean, we'd make history at at 29, but come on now. All right, stuff is happening, guys. I'm getting stuff done. Let's see. Right. Next page. Guys, we're flying through. I think I've leveled up or something. Something's happening. I'm kicking butt suddenly. All right. Oh, now it gets complicated. This is where I have to flip stuff over. Out of the way so you guys can see. All right. Whoops. Of course I break it immediately. All right, let's see. I think this is right. Oh, dude. A Game Boy is starting to form, my friends. I'm getting excited now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the power. Do you guys feel the power? And if so, let me know in the comments section. All right, guys, we're cooking now. Everything's starting to click. Oh, God, unless I need to find another one of those pieces that I couldn't find, which it looks like I will need to. I hope not, because I could barely find the one. There we go. Someone in chat feels it. All right. Oops. Why can't I get this right? Come on. There we go. The power of the Power Glove? Yes, dude. Can you imagine building one of these with a Power Glove on? You'd just be like, just erect it with mind bullets. They need to do a Lego Power Glove. That would be rad. I would be way down for that. I want all the retro goodies. All right. Guys, we're making crazy progress, finally. The first one was difficult, but that was just so we could learn. A Lego Power Glove, absolutely, Bacon. That's what we need. It's destiny. Yeah, dude, I don't know. They've been, whatever they've got going on, Lego, with Nintendo and the partnership, they've been kicking butt, so I'm really excited. I'll tell you the one that I really, really want. So, in the back, we've got my Yoshi and Mario, and it's like the pixelated Super Nintendo. I want them to continue on that line because the Super Nintendo's like, you know, it's the console most near and dear to my heart. but Link's Awakening. I want them to do a pixel perfect Link from Link's Awakening with the pink hair doing the sword up. Because that one has the crank where Yoshi sticks his tongue out. But I want them to do the Link where he does like the sword up. Be so cool. All right. Guys, I'm flying through this one. You guys thought I was a noob. Yep, Bacon, the iconic pink-haired Link. All right. We're getting it. We're flying, guys. I don't know what happened. Let's see. They need to make a Lego NES Power Pad that you can actually run on. That would be sick. They need to do a Rob as well. The Rob Robot. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, actually. I think that would be kind of a no-brainer one. Let's see. What are we looking for? One of these. And one of these. Goes there. And this goes here. With the golden sword, that would be sick. I would be all about that. Let's see. All right, now we're going to attach this side. Oh boy, guys. Look at this. Let's see. The back is coming to life. It's coming to life, folks. We're getting there. We are getting there. Now it's time for the innards. We're going to get the innards now. We're going to get the innards. All right, let's do it. Hell yeah. It's coming along. Thanks for sticking through this, guys. I know I wasn't in the groove for a while. I don't know what I was doing. Yes, I agree. Lego's come a long way since I was a kid. I think they do an amazing job with their sets. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that. Done. Where is this one? How much do we have to pay you to make a Nintendo outrage parody video? I can picture a scene similar to Griffin Goes to Washington. Nintendo killed my father. You know, I've thought about doing some outrage stuff before, parodies. Especially with the attitudes towards some of the I don't know, like the Nintendo stuff is a bit silly. So, I don't know, we'll see. Anyone know what damage on the Game Boy stood for? I do wonder if anyone else. Yeah, it just stands for damage. Your Game Boy's damaged. If it says DMG, you got a damaged Game Boy. It's true. Tetris 99 is yes, Boo Mini. I was addicted for a while to Tetris 99. So much fun. Actually, one of my favorite Tetris games. Next to Effect. Effect is so much fun too. Especially if you play Tetris Effect in VR, which is a magical experience, in my opinion. I know. I was just messing with you. I actually don't know what DMG stands for. Yeah, I was just BSing. The trick is to always act like you know the answer. And just say it with conviction and confidence. Yeah, DMG stands for Direct Media Gaming. Yep. Damn my game? Absolutely. It's possible. Like the original Nintendo was NES 001. Yeah. That's true. That is true. What are you thinking about? Let's see. All right. Dude, we're flying. We're flying now, guys. We're almost done with this bag. You were told it was Dot Matrix game? Okay. Pretty sure it stands for damage, but agree to disagree. All right. Oops. You talking about back here? Guys, this is turning into something. And I'm really enjoying it so far. This is turning into me not knowing what the hell I'm doing to a really fun build. And we have maintained our 28 viewer count, which is the most we've ever had on the channel. But I want to set a new record, guys. Can we get it to 30? That's the question. Is there a sticker for the back? I think there is some more stickers, but the stickers might just be for the games. This one, thank God, was not a sticker down here. This is printed on the piece, which I wish they just did that with everything. I don't know why they have to mess with the stickers. It's the worst part. It's literally the worst part. Luckily, the Mario and Yoshi had 0 stickers. Right. All right. Stuff is happening, my friends. What am I missing? Let's see. Something is not right. Let me see. Oh, this goes here. And then this goes. Wait, when did that become a part of this? Did I miss something? Am I back to beef territory? No. this goes here. And then this one. Okay, I gotcha. GameBird Classic, do you think there will be any new Zelda amiibo? Like Minero Construct? Yes, I do think there will be. I do think there will be more Zelda amiibo. What we'll get, that's a whole nother story. But I do think we're gonna see more of that for sure. Like 100% for sure. Especially now that they're charging an arm and a leg for those. Do you guys still buy? It sounds like you're interested in amiibo still, Boo. But do you guys in general, do you still buy amiibo at all? I remember when they first came out, I was obsessed. I have so many of the original amiibo from like the Smash line and some beyond that. But then, I don't know, I kind of fell off the amiibo train. I haven't bought an amiibo in a long, long time. And I've been tempted, but the price, man, like the $40 and $50 amiibo stuff and the $30, I missed that $12.99 amiibo action. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on the amiibos right now? I try to collect Zelda amiibos. Yeah, same here. I have most of the Zelda, although I'm missing some of my favorites, which is the Majora's Mask one. I'm missing where he's holding the mask and stuff, and I'm missing a couple Wind Waker amiibo, which that one kills me, because you guys know how much I love the Wind Waker. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom would be adorable. To have the little Zelda in the cloak would be super cute. I haven't gotten one since the upcharge, but I want the DK Bonanza one. That's a good one. I still watch the Demon King Ganondorf. I still want the Demon King Ganondorf with the glowing hair and horns as an amiibo. Yeah, that would be sick. JG says, yee, all my Zelda amiibos too. All mine are Zelda amiibos too. Hell yeah. Yeah, they've done a good job with the Zelda one. I just hate the original Smash Bros. Link, like the Twilight Princess Link, with like the yellow stand. Ugh. Do not like that. I don't like the pea stand. Looks like pea. Looks like Link hasn't been drinking his water. I started buying them during Tears of the Kingdom. I had to get the Majora's Mask. I got the Metroid Dread with Samus and the Emmy. I will be picking up the Metroid Prime 4 ones. Yeah, the Metroid Prime 4 ones look awesome, especially Samus on Viola, the motorcycle. It's just so expensive. I hate that. I wish it wasn't so expensive. I'd still be into them. Like, I love them. I never stopped liking them. They're just so pricey now. But what can you do? But give in. You still need to get Sidon? Yeah. Sidon's cool. He's a favorite. I like Sidon a lot. He's got a lot of charm, you know. Let's see. I think this is right. I think I just did this piece right. You wish you didn't start collecting them? I know, because when you don't get the full collection, it then suddenly feels incomplete. And that's never a great feeling. Okay, I did something wrong, I think. Wait, what am I doing wrong? It's got to be this. Yep, there we go. Cool. Guys, we're almost done with this bag. After what feels like an eternity. Never did Amiibo until I saw the kick-ass 2-in-1 on the Nintendo Direct. Yep. That's a good one. Do you think the new Nintendo of America president should change her last name to Ganondorf or Demise since Doug's last name was Bowser? That would be fun. Or like change her last name to like Wario or Waluigi. Yeah, that would be fun. That was such a, I kind of wish I mean Bowser did a pretty good job of kind of like doing little tweets with Bowser and kind of playing into it a little bit, but I would have loved to see him be more of a personality like Reggie, who really plays into the fact that his name is Bowser. I think we could have gotten some really goofy stuff with that. And I hope someday, I know times are different, but I hope someday Nintendo finds its quirkiness like they had in the Iwata days when they were doing like the Puppeteers, and they were doing the like Mega 64 and Reggie and Iwata battling Smash style. All that stuff was so cool and so fun, and one of the reasons why I love Nintendo so much. No other company like that exists. And to a degree, Nintendo like that doesn't really exist anymore, which is sad. But okay, this is here. All right. Oh, that's just going to be the battery holders I think we're building right now. I might need to start wearing my glasses more on the live stream, guys. I've been having a hard time seeing the comments and reading the topics for the day. Even worse, doing my job, essentially. Right. This. Let me see. Why stop at the stages? Let's get amiibo of the bosses of the Temples and Tears of the Kingdom. Hell yeah. I don't think Furukawa will be in the limelight anytime soon, but I hope the new Nintendo of America president will be a bit more personable. The Bowser stuff got old after a while. Yeah, I agree. And that's why, like, if he really doubled down on the Bowser, like, in a creative way that was, like, super entertaining, I think it would have been cool, but it wasn't like that. Like, that's the thing. It wasn't like that at all. Something... Is this not right? What's happening? All right, guys. We're done with this bag. Thank goodness. All right, on to bag 3. Nice! Some Fire Emblem. I've been playing Fire Emblem as well. I love that game. I actually feel like Fire Emblem 3 Houses is easily a top 3 Switch game. So I know a lot of people were bummed out or disappointed by the new Fire Emblem being the one more thing. I think it's a major deal. I think Fire Emblem is a huge franchise. And guys, just because you haven't loved one yet doesn't mean you won't love one in the future. Maybe this next one will be the one that wins you over. I think I heard somewhere Nintendo is now in a position. The games and hardware speak for the company. No need for the presidents. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It's just it's one of the things that I feel really made Nintendo special and stand out and unique that no one else was like. And because of that, like, they earned a lot more fans. And, you know, say what you want about the Wii U era. One of the things people are really going to remember from that gen is just how fun and entertaining Nintendo was. Because you never knew what was going to happen at their E3 presentations. Yeah, Bacon, I agree. It definitely separated. Like, dude, guys, watching Reggie come out on stage as opposed to like Jim Ryan, it was like night and day. You weren't sure, like, you never knew what was going to happen with the Reggers. Fun stuff. And I remember it was like, yes, we get excited for the Nintendo Directs for the game announcements, but before it was not just the game announcements, it was the spectacle. It was like, what are they? Last year they did puppets. What are they going to do next? Oh my God! Last year they did claymation. What are they going to do next? Oh my God! Last year, Reggie and Iwata battled, duked it out. What are they going to do next? And that was really exciting. But yes, ultimately games are the most important. All right. Let's see. Get a piece from here. All right. You want to make it to 10:30, but you're fading? No worries. I totally understand. You know what? I'm probably going to do a little bit more of this, guys, and then I might make this a two-parter and finish maybe tomorrow or Thursday night. So we're going to continue and proceed. I hope you guys stick around. I love the company. I hope this has been entertaining so far. But because we did have some setbacks and delays, I would probably do a second one. And we'll get more experience. And maybe we can separate it into one where I focus on half of it. I focus on you guys, do Q&A and chat. And then the second half is more of the build. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, you can absolutely do a super chat or a sticker to support the channel. That means a lot. My channel is now monetized, freshly monetized. But since I haven't really had much content, I get pennies and stuff. So any sort of support to the channel is a huge help. You know, my goal is, I talk about consistency and bringing you guys stuff. My goal is to get there, guys. It's been challenging at times, especially with the vlog. Thank God I don't have to do a vlog for another year. But I want to make sure I'm providing regular you know, content for you guys to indulge in. All right, let's see. But we'll go a little bit farther on this, and then we'll call it for the day. And do this again soon, because I'm actually having a good time. I hope you guys are too. I know you were in the beginning, but I don't know if it loses its luster after a little while. Just watching me build. I don't know, maybe that's boring. All right. We got a game over super chat. That's going to give one of these. Hell yes. Thank you so much. MMXJK, you are a GameBird legend. Welcome to the flock. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. And I hope when I jump in to finish the set, I hope you'll come and hang out. And like I said, I might split it into part Q&A and hang out, part build, just so it's a little bit more diverse. It's hard. I'm trying to build this, but I also want to make sure I'm paying attention to you guys and giving you all the love and attention you all deserve, because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. You guys have, you know, changed my life in ways. It's so cool to have a community of people that show up every week at the Nintendo Bite, and, you know, being able to meet Thunderstash and Nintendo Prime and Eric, and just such a cool group of friends, and meeting other YouTubers, and then you guys. And then I've even gotten to meet some of you guys in person, which is even more epic. So I do it all for you guys. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful night's sleep. Don't let the... I love the stream. I've been chilling. Hell yeah. I'm sure it's a way different vibe than Prime stream tonight. Prime has a lot of fun, and we will too. Believe me, you guys know I'm a goof. You guys know I love to entertain. We'll get some wild streams like Prime does, but I wanted to start off with something simple, just to wet the feet, you know, dip the talons in, if you will. Do that Wednesday. Y'all get the same set and complete. Hell yeah. That would actually be pretty fun. No, he's not sent me my podcast merch yet. I want my merch Hold on. Hold on. All right. Prime, you looking at me? Because I'm looking at you, pal. I want my merch. I want my merch. All right. Enough of that foolery. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Dude, guys, am I bad at Legos? If I am, I feel very insecure about that fact. But I have to really think about my next move. Sometimes I'm like what is this picture trying to show me right now? But maybe it's because I don't build them. This is only my second build as an adult. Is that Lego Pirate Island set? No, I wish. It's the brand new Lego GameBoy set. I don't know why I said I wish. I don't know what the Lego Pirate Island set is. So I don't even know why I said I wish. But yeah, it's the, let me get this out of the way. It's the Lego GameBoy. And we're just having some fun. And that's not my place. There we are. Ooh, we got this jam on. Love this jam. Hey, Paul's back with a hit that like, hit that subscribe. Guys, if you aren't, please. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Would love all the support I can get. Paul is a rock star. He's a legend. Just the fact that he's graced my channel this fine evening is a magical thing. Hey, the wifey's still here. She's looking for Nate, my wife. My wife is still waiting on her merch, dude. What the hell? See, this is the worst part about being the new guy. I get the scraps. Everyone else has their merch. Prime sent everyone their merch. But I don't know. He's waiting on me. So, take it up with Nate. Let's see. If you could, Tiger Time. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. If you could pop one game in there, what would it be? It'd be the one that it came with. It would be Link's Awakening, dude. It's an all-time favorite. It's my favorite Game Boy game, Game Boy Color. Link's Awakening DX, my favorite Game Boy Color game of all time. So. Boo says, no, you're fine. Legos are meant to be enjoyed and not rushed through. Absolutely. I appreciate that. And guys, this music too. Let's do it. We're getting it. Okay, where'd I leave off? There we go. I happen to think I'm doing an amazing job. In fact, I think I'm doing better than anyone else on the podcast could do. And I'm not just saying that. Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, Tiger Time. Is that one of your favorite Game Boy games as well? Always glad to see a GameBird Classic stream. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you for all the support, man. Tiger Time, you're awesome, man. And it was so rad to get to hang out with you on Nintendo Podcast. I had to dip early that stream, which is unfortunate, but I hope we get to do it again soon. I don't know if Nate has you on schedule or anything, but I had a lot of fun. And you're a cool dude, man, so it would be great to have you back. In my opinion. I don't know how much you enjoyed it. I know it's a long show. So I'm sure that may have been a little bit brutal for you. Dude, now we're grooving. You guys hear this song? Damn! We always have the best snacks on Wednesday's podcast. I know. I'm trying to eat healthier, though, so it's been a little bit challenging. I think I was eating carrots recently, which are good, don't get me wrong, but I really wanted to go to town on some, like, Cheez-Its or Hot Cheetos or something. You know how it is. I wish all the crap was the stuff that was, like, good for you or helped you lose weight or, like, dude, it'd be so sick if, like, the doctor's like, hey, your cholesterol's a little high. We recommend sticking to gummy bears and Hot Cheetos for the next few months. Don't Goon While Driving says, I can't believe they haven't made a Lego Tetris set. It's literally the perfect fit. There we go. I'll give a hawk screech for that one. I love it. Yeah, that is surprising, though. Hey, we got another subscriber. Welcome to the flock, my friend. Thank you so much. We got good company here. We'll be doing more live streams. I've got a vlog coming from PAX. You're in for a treat, my friend. And if you like the weird skits, Chris, I don't know if you've been around the channel. You're in for a sick treat then, because it's only a matter of time before the next one drops. It was a real blast talking with you guys. You're all awesome and sick to be on the show too. Thanks for your kind words. Absolutely, man. Just speaking truths. If you like edamame, there are some roasted edamame that are great for a snack. Good source of protein as well. I do love edamame, so maybe I'll do that on next show. Maybe I'll grab a bag of that. Cheez-Its are good. Yeah, Paul Gale, Cheez-It is my weakness snack. I cannot sit with a box, especially the extra toasty ones, for whatever reason. I do a box in a sitting. I can't. Like, I have my wife hide them. Or I'll be like, get these out of my sight. Get them away. Get them away. I can't. Stop. Get them out of here. Stop it! Stop! No, just kidding. All right. Let's see. This. What'd I do? Oh, okay. There we go. Do you think we'll get a Prime 4 Collector's Edition? We should. I'd also take Dreamland for Game Boy. Nice. Yeah, dude, I've been talking about on the podcast, Isaac, for like months now about Nintendo's need to market Prime 4 and how there either should be some sort of special collector's edition or there needs to be a pack-in edition that comes with like a Metroid-themed Pro controller, or best yet, a bundle that has a Metroid-themed Switch 2 and dock. This is a game that is niche, unfortunately, that needs to hit the mainstream. And I feel like one good way that Nintendo could do that and to really push and market the game is to have some sort of bundle with the Switch 2, with the themed Switch 2. Have it ready before Christmas. That way people are like, well, I've never really played a Metroid game. It wasn't on my radar. But with the bundle, it's only $50, so maybe I'll try it. So I think that's the winning way to go. At least a controller. Give a special Pro controller bundled with the game. And that way people want to buy that. I remember when I got the Skyward Sword bundle that came with the... It's actually... You can't see it, but on that shelf I've got my golden Wiimote from the Skyward Sword Collector's Edition. So yes, I think they should have a Collector's Edition. I think Prime needs it. In a lot of ways, it feels like make or break for Metroid Prime 4, which is very scary for me as a fan. So like my thought process is, Nintendo... give a dedicated direct, give some sort of cool collector's edition or bundle or both, and give us an epic like launch trailer that dives a little bit into the story and some of the boss fights and some of that stuff. Really fire on all cylinders. All right, let's see. I think I missed a step. Back here. I did. Alright. Tell you what though, guys, this music has been, not to toot my own horn, but this music has been kick-ass all stream. I gotta say. Or is it just me? What do you guys think? Is this just supposed to rest here? I don't understand. It says this goes here, but it's interesting. Boo says, my aunt had me try these organic Cheetos, and they were actually really good. Might have to check those ones out. I'm nervous as well. I don't have a lot of confidence, to be honest. I'm thinking they will start pushing too late. Plus, people will get busy with the holidays and post-Black Friday. Yeah, it would have been nice to have the game on time for Black Friday. We do have that Pokemon bundle that's going to be pretty hot for those early months. So, I don't know. I feel like the right move is they got to do a console bundle. I feel like that's the right move. Put a 1 in chat if you played Mario Kart World. Okay. Go for it, my friends. Let's see what people have to say. Let's see. I don't know. This says it goes here. But guys, do you know if it's normal? All right. So this piece goes here. But it doesn't snap in, obviously. Whoops. There we go. So is it normal to have pieces that just like rest inside? Is that normal? And it like just comes in and out? I don't understand. Maybe it is normal. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah. Just rests in there. Maybe there's something that locks it into place. All right. Let's continue. Going on the epic piece hunt again. There we are. Nope, that's not what I need. I need a 3. There we go. And then I need a 2. Nope. Ooh, this song is iconic. What are you playing these days? Right now, I've been playing a few games. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm also playing Trails in the Sky Chapter 1, which is one of the best RPG series of all time. It should be as famous as Final Fantasy, but it's not. So, guys, if you have a Switch 1 or Switch 2 and you're into RPGs, I recommend this game. Warning, it's the first in a massive series. And there's like multiple trilogies, but they're all interconnected. So you could really start with any of the trilogies, but I recommend starting from the beginning. With the first game, it starts and it feels a bit childish, but you get over that hump, and then it gets into like all the cool stuff, the twists and turns, and the politics, and it's really cool. Really, really cool series. The remake is amazing. They killed it with the combat system and updating it in the modern age. Highly recommend it. And then, last but not least, I've been playing Silent Hill. I've been playing Silent Hill F. And hold on, not the right piece. Here we go. And I am loving Silent Hill F. I know it's not a Switch game, but the GameBird, Nintendo's my number one, but I play everything. So I'm not a one and done kind of guy. I play a little bit of everything. Oh yeah, sorry, Steak. Silent Hill. How silly of me. Silent Hill F. Was I born yesterday? Yeah, Silent Hill, my friends. It's really good too. If you guys like horror, if you guys like Silent Hill games, just like the Japanese aesthetic, it's rad. Tiger Time says, dude, glad to hear they nailed that. That's a heck of a lineup currently. Glad to hear Silent Hill is living up to the hype for you too. We're eating good right now as gamers. Dude, we're eating so good that I don't have room for seconds or room to try everything. Like, I am in a place right now where I have to decide, like, what am I okay with just not playing? And then as time moves on, is it going to be like, are these just games that I just never get to? The backlog is eternal, my friends. The backlog is eternal, and I hate it, and I fear it. But it always comes for me. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any backlog tips? Because I also get, I don't know if anyone could relate to this. I also get video game ADD where, like, I jump around, and sometimes, like, I won't finish things right away because I have to try this. I gotta at least try it. Let me try it. So, a little bit of a pickle. Yeah. More like a whole lot of a pickle. Am I right? All right. I'm not a Silent Hill fan, but I've enjoyed watching people play it. Yeah, I've only played Silent Hill 2 and this one, so I've missed most of the series. I haven't played the Silent Hill 2 remake, but I love the Japanese aesthetic. I love Japanese horror, so I used to play games like Fatal Frame and stuff back in the day. This one takes place in like 1960s Japan, but there's also moments in the game where you go back to like super traditional Japan, and there's like, it's all mysterious, and there's like the torii gates. It's just really cool vibe. And the game goes from like 0 to 100 really quick. The great thing about having a family, because the GameBird, listen, I do get a little creeped out sometimes, but I've got a big family. So that means that like people come out for snacks and stuff while I'm playing like scary parts in games, and it makes everything a lot easier. Although, how do you guys feel about like live streaming games? Do you guys enjoy that? Is that something I should try? I'm trying to figure out what my thing could be here. I would love to do a show more like Nate, where it's just a live hangout talking about news and stuff. The issue for me is that I don't have a big enough audience yet. Like right now, what are we at? We got like 18 people in chat. That's great. But I think I need to get to like at least like 40 or 50 people before I start doing stuff like Nate style or like Mike Odyssey style. But things like this, like little pop-up streams for the Legos, Let's Plays, I'd kind of like to do some of that Pokemon Pokapia game. I think that could be, I mean, we got a ways to wait, but I don't know. Maybe I'll stream Fantasy Life. Any Fantasy Life fans here? That one might be a fun one for you guys. I do enjoy live streams of games. Good to know, Steak. I love live stream gaming. Good to know, Bacon. So that's two people so far. All right, guys. We're making progress, I swear. I think we're going to finish this bag, though. And then we're going to finish the rest in another stream this week. You think Pokapia would be a great fit for streaming? Awesome. Yeah, that one seems fun. That way I can hang out and play something kind of slower pace. That way no one judges me while because I'll probably beef in that too. A lot of pressure when people are watching you. Even if they aren't games I'm sold on, sometimes those will sell me on a game. For sure, that's what sold me on Fantasy Life. Because I never really used to get into games like that. All right, let's see. Right. Guys, let me know if I'm like not building where you guys have good visibility, because I want to make sure you guys are able to see what's going on, but it's so easy for me to pull it close because my eyesight's bad. I gotta start building up here more. In fact, you guys should have been yelling at me already, but wait a second. These have labels on them. You'll get more comfortable gaming live with time. It's super fun, though. Yeah, I imagine it definitely would get easier with time. For sure. I totally see that. Because just getting the hang of it, getting it all down, getting comfortable and multitasking. I'm still learning how all this crap works. All that I'm on Streamlabs OBS. I have no idea, honestly. Hey, I'm currently playing in a loincloth, Mr. Black, so cheers to you. Fascio Game Streams Bird. For sure, dude. Mr. Black, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the streamaling and thing. All right, let's see what's next. What am I looking at here? What is this? I want to show me the piece. Oh, it's this. There we go. Let's see. Mod your MK2A1 up and stream over the shoulder gameplay. That would be sick. That would actually be really cool. I'd be way down for that if I knew how to do any sort of modding thing. So do any of you guys think that, you know, the boys and I got to do PAX this year. And we're going to be doing it again next year. And we got to meet some of you, which was rad. It was super awesome. Do you guys, first off, those of you who got to go this year, like you, Boo, I don't know if Nightshade is still with us right now, but Boo definitely was there. Nightshade was there. Do you guys see yourself going back? And for those of you who couldn't go this year, do you guys see yourselves making it next year? Because I know, I don't want to speak for Thunderstash or Nate, although I'm sure the answer is the same as mine. I'd love to meet more of you guys. It was so fun to meet the fans. We got to meet a fan, and I feel bad. I forget the name. We got to meet one fan at this event called The Mix, which was kind of like after the show. It was kind of like a bar and indie game event. That was a lot of fun. So hanging out outside of the show where we don't have the meetings and getting to chat and stuff is a lot of fun. Let's see. I'm doing well, Mr. Black. Thank you. Would you run a poll and give us like 5 options of games that we could vote on for you to live stream? Yes, Boo. I will do that. Let me do that on the second stream for this. That way I have a stream to plan for the following week. And then I could stream next week. I could plan today. Although I need to get a capture card. But I could do that. I could do that this week. I can grab one. But yeah, I'll think of 5 games for next stream, and then I'll run a poll. We'll make it a community thing. Should I make it a members poll? I think I can do that. Should I make it a members only poll? Or is that rude? Is that stingy? You guys let me know in the chat. I have no idea. I'm new to this YouTube world. I don't know what's good etiquette, what's bad etiquette. So I'm learning with you guys. Yes! Thank you! Aliciasaurus. Yes, that was you at the mix. That's right. Yep. Aliciasaurus, is it okay if is it okay I have some behind the scenes footage for the vlog. Is it okay if I use a shot that has you in it? If not, that's totally fine, but would love to include you in the vlog, include all the fans. I only got to meet like 4 or 5 of you guys, but still, for me, it's a very special memory, but I'm totally cool with not including it if you guys don't feel comfortable. Whoops, wrong piece. Where are you? There you are. Oh, dude. All gas, no brakes. That was hilarious. Yeah, like 3 people fell on the escalator while we were live streaming there. Hilarious. Yeah, absolutely. I could get a clip over to you. It's like a short clip. I think it's like Nate talking to you, then Thunderstash, then me shaking your hand and saying hi. But of course I will. No worries at all. Let me post real quick. Hold on. Let's see. How do I? Hold on, guys. No problem. I'm gonna post real quick. Hold on. Here we go. I think this is how we do it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Sorry. Trying to learn on the fly. Let me send this over in chat. Awesome. There you go. That's my Discord server, so I can send it there. That way you can check it out and make sure you're cool with it. And don't worry about offending me. I will not be offended if you don't want it on the thing. Will not offend me at all. I want to make sure I'm doing right by you guys. All right. Let's get back to it, shall we? All right. There we go. Move this over here. Guys, you got to remind me to build where you can see. I'm so sorry. I'm learning though. I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish this bag because we're kind of close. And then we're going to, once we're done with this bag, we're going to call it and save the rest for a part 2. Right. Streaming's tough when it comes to usage of time for sure. I get the struggle there. Yeah, it's tough. But with a large enough audience, absolutely crafts a fun community. That's what I want, guys. I don't know. I want to build that community like Prime has, like Andres Restart has, like Thunderstash has. And I know I've made it more challenging for myself because I'm not as consistent with the regular uploads. So I'm not doing myself any favors, but I could easily stream at least once a week, no problem. So I can keep this up consistently. So I'm thinking if I could have one live stream a week, be on the podcast once a week, and get at least one video out a week, maybe 2 a week, that's pretty good. That's 3 things on my channel every week, and then the podcast with Nintendo. I think that might be good. I'm not here trying to get, 1 million subs or anything. I just want to build a fun community to hang out with. Most importantly, I want to make you guys laugh. That's where I get my fulfillment. Making you guys and the boys on the podcast laugh it's all worth it for that. Alright, this one goes here. And then goes there. Ah, this is the power supply area. Shoot for the loincloth stars. I always do, Mr. Black. I joined the Discord. Awesome. Thank you, Lion Star. Mr. Black always. Absolutely. People can tell through the screen you're a super sick dude, and that goes a long way for sure, man. Appreciate it, Tiger Time. Really, really appreciate that. Way too kind. But thank you. Yeah, guys, I just like to have fun. And get along with everyone. You know? Loincloth lovers for life. That's right. Preach. All right, guys. We're making some progress. Let's see. Wait a second. Oh. Got it. Getting ahead of myself. Dude, this music is wild. Gosh. I feel like I should have like the coconuts on my chest and the hula skirt. That'll be a stream if we ever hit a goal. Maybe I'll do a super chat goal, and if we hit it, I'll do like the hula skirt. Not. My husband, let's see, Boo Mini says, my husband will probably go again since we live in Washington State. Whoops. My husband and I will probably go again since we live in Washington State. I told Thunderstash that I'd volunteer to hand out promotional material for your guys' channels. That would be awesome. Yeah. Boo, that would be really, really cool. The CRT in the background, this the one that you see with the Yoshi on it is, oh man, I think it's a 32. I think I want, no, actually, it might be a 28. I forget. It's a 28 or a 32. I have 4 CRT TVs in here, by the way. You can only see that one. On this side of the wall, I've got my furry one that you've seen in the intro and in the merchandise commercial. My furry TV, and then I've got another one that's the same size, I believe is a 32 maybe, or no, a 28. That's a Sony Trinitron. Let's see, we got Prime in the house. I don't know what raid means. I don't know what that means. We got Paul Gale back in here. Bill Balmar with the 2 guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to build some Legos, and you guys, what do we? Holy shit, guys! 36 people. It's the most people I've ever had in my room ever. More than any of our podcast episodes. This is the most I've ever had, guys. Thank you, Primal. You're a madman. You just broke a record live in the bird's nest. The British are coming. I've heard. Where have I heard that before? He's sending people from his stream here? Ah. Okay. Well, that means I better get building. Well, guys, if we hit 50 people, which I doubt we will, but if we hit 50 people, I might have to keep building. I don't know. That's a GameBird record. We got another super chat. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. That's from the Legend of Barhosh. We also got one from Bill Balmar and one from Nintendo Prime. You guys, too kind. We could have rated you. Roger says we could have rated you with 200 plus people. That would have been insane. I wouldn't even have known what to have done with myself. The nipples would have been twisted. The milk would have been coming out. It would have been a little bit too much. Hooah! All right. Let's get going. That's wild, guys. I had 36 people here. That was really cool. We got Paper Moon in the chat. What's up, dude? Oh, my voice just Paper Moon. Having hopes. I just came from Nate's stream. Welcome, welcome, Paul Gale. Hey, we got another one from Isengard Tom. You should turn on your rating, GameBird. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't, guys, I'm so new to streaming. I don't know what that is. Is it a setting on my video? Answer my phone. Is someone calling me? Oh. Hold on one sec, guys. Nate was calling me. Add Nintendo Prime to your live redirect list in the community settings on the back end of YouTube. Yeah, how's it going, dude? What? Dude, that's insane. So wait. What the hell? Okay. So what do I do? So I is it under the edit video? Yeah. Here, I'm looking right now. Let's see. All right, studio. Yep. Community moderation. Okay. Right. Okay. All right, settings. Got it. All channels and then save. Perfect. Awesome. Cool deal. Okay, dude. Thank you, brother. All right, man. Have fun. Bye. All right. Sorry about that, folks. That was Primal Fury himself helping me out learning about this. Why did I lose audio? Can you guys hear me okay? There we go. All right, let's see. Hold on. 1 second. 55 likes. Me likey this streamy. Guys, this is wild, man. I can't believe how many people are here right now. Hey, Joycey J in the chat. Joycey, how we doing? Welcome to the bird nest. All right. Let's see. Awesome. No worries, guys. If we don't get a raid tonight, it's not a problem. We will. I'm sure Nate will do it again some other time. But we got it figured out for the settings. I didn't even know what that was. It just shows you how much I know. Oh, and guys, I want to do some really cool for members. I want to do some really cool emoji stuff. But I've never done this stuff. I don't know, Boo. I know you're a moderator, so maybe you know a little bit more about this stuff. But I want to have some cool, fun emojis, and I want to spice things up. Guys, we're going to turn GameBird Live into like an epic radio show event. There's going to be people getting pied in the face. There's going to be characters and skits and commercial breaks and all that good stuff. So we just got to build up to that. I want to have like a wild variety show, live show extravaganza for you guys once a week at some point. But awesome. All right, let's get back to building, folks. Okay, so that one's in. Cool. Next page. All right. Hey, we got another member. Way cool. We got Rax32 at 2013. Welcome to the flock, my friend. You are now officially a Game Phoenix. And you just joined the coolest community on all of YouTube. Dude, coolest community in the world. I am your master, the GameBird. And mighty welcome. Let's get a bird call for that one. All right. Get going. All right. Guys, if you're just joining, let me know in the chat if you joined recently what your guys' thoughts on this awesome Game Boy Lego set are. If you picked it up, if you plan on picking it up, or, hey, Bill Ballmar's become a member. Welcome to the flock, my friend. Here we go. Hell yes, dude. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get some cool emojis and all that fun stuff. I'm going to create an awesome community for you guys. And, dude, there's going to be comedy for days, I promise you. We're gonna grow this into something really cool. Welcome, Bill Ballmar, the newest Game Falcon. Love it. All right. I like the Lego Game Boy set. Wish I had time to do all the Legos. Yeah, I feel ya. GameBird, I love you and seeing you on the Nintendo podcast. Thank you so much, Rax. I love you too, and I love seeing all of you on the GameBird or the GameBird podcast. Sorry, the Nintendo podcast. Listen, sometimes I just think everything's about me. So, what can you do? Got duo channels going. Holy Moses on my side. Hell yeah, dude. You're flying too close to the sun. Hey, Captain Bacon has become a member. Welcome, Bacon, back to the game nest, the bird nest, as the Game Phoenix, the newest Game Phoenix on the channel. Hell yeah, my dude. We got a bird call going for that. There we go. Bird is the word, and those whose lives I've touched are made better. All right. All right, guys, we're making progress. We're making some epic progress here. So cool, guys. You guys have made tonight really special. And like I've said, this is going to be the first of many. These are only going to get better because I'm just learning. I'm just finding my footing. You know, learning what works, what doesn't work. I've made some blunders, but it's just part of the experience, right? Ah, there we go. Stepping up the bird nest as we speak, my friends. Things are getting crazy. And I appreciate you all. This music's intense. Makes me feel like if I don't build this fast enough, I'm gonna die. And I keep forgetting to build in front of here for you guys. I apologize. Here, this is... There we go. This is how I should be building. Wait a tick. Oh, there we go. Wait a sec. Something's not right. I missed something somehow. Wait a second, what am I missing? What was the story on how you ended up as a guest on the Nintendo Prime podcast back in the day? Yeah, man. So I was a guest on the podcast. I've been a guest a handful of times, but I was a guest, and it was on Andrew's last day as a host. And so when the podcast ended, we're all in the back room afterwards, and we usually hang out and chat and, you know, catch up and talk about video games and our personal lives. And Prime and Thunderstash were like, listen, Andrew, you're the man. You've been an awesome co-host, and the trial period's done, and we want you. We think you're the perfect match. What do you say? And Andrew was like, I'm going to be honest. It's not working out. Nothing bad. There was nothing bad said. It just sounded like with his schedule and what he wanted to do on his channel, and it just wasn't working out for his schedule and stuff like that. But as a guest and the only guest remaining in the back room, it was a very awkward scenario because I was like, oh God, am I supposed to leave? Like, what's happening right now? This is super awkward. I could see Prime and Stash look like bummed, especially Prime looks bummed and like shocked. And then I felt, you know, after Andrew left and stuff, everything was cool, but I could just feel a little bit of the stress in the air, and I felt really bad. I was like, sorry guys, I didn't know if I was supposed to stay or go for that one. And then they kind of just discussed their plans, like what they're going to do, and, you know, they need to find someone who's reliable and someone who fits in and how challenging that is. And Nate said to me, he's like, GameBird, he's like, you wouldn't be interested in doing it, would you? He's like, and I was like, honestly, guys, I would love to do it, but there's no possible way that I could be a co-host because I am so busy with my family. I work a full-time job that's very busy, and I have a second job on top of my full-time job. And he totally understood. He's like, yeah, I figured. He's like, I might have asked you, but I figured that was the case. Then I say my goodbyes, and I tell my wife about it, and my wife's like, what the hell? Like, why do you say no? Like, you love doing the podcast, and you don't have enough time for your own channel, but you could easily commit to Wednesday nights. I work late Wednesday night anyways, and so I messaged Prime like an hour later, like, hey, I'm in. And he's like, LOL, what the hell? And he's like, I'll talk it over with the boys. And he told me that he's going to pitch it to them and let me know what they think. And he got back to me. What's happening? Oh, snap. What is happening? Oh, my God. What the hell? What do I do? What am I supposed to do? Oh, my God. Oh my God, dude, this is wildness. Holy hell! There's 95 people in my chat. What the hell, Nate? Oh my God. You just blasted off a record. We're just building the Game Boy, folks. Having some fun. How we doing? The GameBird is getting raided. Welcome to the nest, my people. Yes, flock. Flock to me. We got a super chat from Roger sending $2. Thank you, brother. We got another super chat from Pippuccino. Crushing it. Welcome to the flock, my friend. Please, my friends, come, stay a while. Warm up in the bird's nest, lay an egg. I don't care. Just come and enjoy, bask in the glory of the GameBird. Soaking it, baby. Soaking it. We got another $2 from the legend of Bahash. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you as always. You guys are the best. Absolute legend. What do we get up? Dude, we're at 120 people. Insanity. I don't even know what's happening right now. Folks, can we get to 150? My friends, I'm trying to read the chat. The chat's flying, guys. This is insanity. Is this what Nate looks at a regular basis? How do you even keep up? Tall Show yells, "Burb." I love that. We got Joycey J here with the birdie. Let's see. We got some caws from Pokemon fan. Hell yeah. All right, brother. We got some awesome sauce from Mr. Black. Guys, you guys are insane. Tall Show, how you doing, bud? Steven, how you doing? David Patterson, how you doing, brother? We got Edward, how we doing? We got Hugh, how we doing, brother? We got Shane, crushing it. Having hope with some of those caws. Hell yeah. Hell no, you can't shoot down this eagle. We got Dwayne Davis. Bird, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Keep up the good work. I'm doing well, man. I can't believe all you guys are in here. So cool. We're just building some Super Nintendo Game Boy Lego action. This thing has been breaking my brain. Primal, you are a absolute legend. Thank you so much for rating my channel. I can't even believe we hit 120 people. Maybe it went higher. I don't know. Oh my God. And then we got the membership gifts. The nest is growing, my friends. We are truly a flock of immortals. Hell yeah, my friends. Tiger Time became a member. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. We got Nintendo Prime as a member. We got a bunch of gifted memberships. John Hutchins, Darius Hines, Matt S. Congrats. Welcome to the Bird's Nest and welcome to the flock. We're just getting started, baby. This is the first of many, many streams, and we're going to get more creative. We're going to get entertaining. We're going to get Prime style, where it's epic and kicks ass and has, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. I'm tired. But it's going to get cool. We're going to get like variety show style, radio show style. It's going to be awesome. Discord plug, yes. Let's get a Discord plug in here. Great idea, Steak. Let's see. Guys, I can't even believe it. You guys are legends. Primal, I don't know what you were thinking, my man. You just broke so many records tonight. So many records. Let's get this. There we go. We got that Discord plug. Guys, come on over to my Discord. I'm planning on growing it. It's called The Game Nest. And we'll be sharing my content, making announcements, do some cool, a little bit more personal life stuff too in there. Squeeze some of that in. Maybe some behind the scenes stuff. I think that'll be fun. You know, there might be bonus footage from the vlog that just doesn't make it into the video. Maybe I could share some of that in there. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. All right, guys. We're going to get back to some building. We still got 110 people in here. You guys are rock stars. I love you guys. Pokemon fan, thank you so much for joining the flock. Really appreciate it. Tabby, oh my God. Tabby, welcome as a Game Falcon to the nest. Steven Isaacson, welcome to the nest. Let's get a bird call right now. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are all amazing. I love you guys so much. We're going to make this an awesome community. It's the Birdman, baby. It's the Birdman. Hell yeah. Appreciate you all. Prime, next time if you get me up to 200, that would be insanity. I think I got up to 120 or 130. I peaked at, which is nutso. I don't know how you people manage a chat with that many people going off. That was insanity. I want to give my bird love to all of you people. I want to give you all attention, and I missed so much in the chat right now. You guys are legends. Thank you so much. You guys make this all worth it. John asked what game I'm playing right now. I'm actually playing 3 games right now, John. I was talking about this earlier on the stream. I'm playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Getting ready for the new Fire Emblem. Love 3 Houses. I think it's a top 3, top 5 Switch game. I'm also playing Trails in the Sky First Chapter, the remake. Amazing if you love RPGs. You got to play it. It's an incredible series that deserves to be as popular as Final Fantasy. And I just started playing Silent Hill F, or as I like to call it, Silent Hilf, and I am loving it. It's so good, so much fun. Love the Japanese aesthetic, and it's spooky, which is awesome, just in time for Halloween. Dude, it's tough to be on. Yeah, man, I can imagine. It's like I want to give everyone all the love and attention they deserve, and it's just flying by. I'm using, in Prime, I'm using Streamlabs OBS, which isn't the most user-friendly, at least, like, I feel like the Restream is probably a little bit more, no pun intended, streamlined, and easier to kind of set up to kind of work for you, so it's been a little bit tough. I can't respond to chat in here, which is annoying, but... Thank you, Tiger Time. I'm doing Golden Deer right now. Let's see. Don't worry about the chat. That's why we come to enjoy. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate you. We got an excellent. Let's see. All right, let's jump back into some Game Boy. I got stumped. I am not understanding. Okay, why doesn't this? What piece is missing here? I need to go back, guys. I missed something. This is what happens with all the excitement. You guys are amazing and epic. Prime, thank you so much for the chaos. Restream has issues with some things. I can show you some ropes. Besides the podcast, I use OBS Studio, but have a lot of stuff custom set up. Yeah, see, I'm like trying to learn on the fly, and but hey, it's a good learning experience. We've had some issues early on, but I think we've gotten through them pretty well, to be honest. Okay, this was the piece that I was missing. I knew I was missing something. What am I looking at here? Cool to hear the host story. My original question was actually about your first time as a guest, but I'm glad we got to hear the host story. Oh, my bad, dude. Hey, welcome, Roger. Let's get a bird call for the man. Welcome to the flock as our newest game falcon. So glad to have you here. Good times ahead, my friend. Good times ahead. I hope. At least I hope so. Okay, guys, I am beefing on this. I need to figure out what I missed. Okay, that's what I missed. always one. It's always one piece. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm missing multiple pieces. What have I done? Oh, that's what's missing. There we go. There we go. That just solved everything. I was just stumped because I missed that one piece. All right, let's see. Dude, his first time as a guest, he was so reserved and silent. I could tell he was nervous. Bullshit. No, I was just trying to be. Listen, it wasn't that I was nervous. Wait, was this as a host? First time as a guest? Yeah, it wasn't. I was a little bit nervous, but it more was that I wanted to get invited back, so I wanted to make a good impression. And I'm like, do I give him the full bird or do I give him just like the tip of the bird? And so that night, I gave you the tip of the bird. The rest is history. What do you guys think? Oh, dude. Are you a One Piece fan, Tall Show? Because if you are, I actually love One Piece. I actually love it. I'm not caught up, though, but I do love it. Full bird is always the right answer. That's what I hear. That's what they say. Good night, Pokemon fan. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate you guys. It means so much to me. And guys, I promise this is just one of many. We're just kind of winging it tonight, doing something a little bit different, a little bit fun. But we're going to create an awesome show that you guys are going to love. And I hope that you guys continue. You know, I don't want you guys to bail on Nate's stream. I am on the West Coast, though, so when his stream ends, if you're looking for someone to join ever on a weeknight, feel free to stop by and show the Birdman some love. Just tell Nintendo Prime that I love Henry the Hamster. Nothing will break our friendship. If I had known that, I would have mentioned it on the very first podcast that I was a guest on. But Tiger Time, to fully answer your question, my first time on the show, I reached out to Nintendo Prime like years ago, and we had a little exchange, but nothing ever came of it. And then like a couple years later, I reached out to him again. I was like, I should reach out again. And then he invited me on. And it was awesome. And then I went on like maybe twice. And then I disappeared from YouTube for like a year and a half. And then when I came back, I hit him up again and was a guest a few more times before becoming possibly the greatest co-host he's ever had. We don't know. What do you guys think in chat? Is GameBird... Guys, sound off in chat. Excluding Thunderstash, who's a legend. Excluding Eric, who's a legend. And excluding Prime, who, like, the man who created it all. Excluding those guys, think of all the other hosts throughout the years. Let's be real. I've got to be the best one compared to all the ones who did it last. Right? I've got to be the best. Right? I might even be the best of the bunch now. Like, we don't even know yet because I haven't even fully unlocked my potential. What do you guys think? I might be the best. Bryce says, I mean, you're the best current, so yes. Is there, Prime, is there, if you could, let's just say we were going to add one more co-host to the show. We already have a bunch of us. But let's just say for whatever reason, we were going to add one more co-host to the show. If you could bring back anyone who's been a co-host on the show, if you could pick one, who would you bring back? I think I know the answer to it. Or maybe it's just my own bias. There is someone that I would pick. But it's just because It was my very first YouTube friends from years ago. Like guys, like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I met this person. 6 years ago, I met this person, and became really good friends, and used to be on their channel all the time. All right, let's slap this bad boy on here, guys. This thing is getting prettier by the moment. We got the back. Looking good. Let's see. Bootmini says Andres. Andres was my pick. Listen, Andres is the man. I became friends with Andres back when he had like 2,000 subscribers. And I reached out to him because I loved his content. He invited me on his show that night. We became good friends. We used to play Monster Hunter on Switch together with him, and Brandon. Just the coolest dude. He's always been so kind to me. And, you know, I learned a lot about YouTube from him too, which is really, really cool. So I am a big Andres fan. So he would be a go-to for me, for sure. Jake Randall. Listen, Jake's awesome. I barely got to know the guy. I think I guested with him once or twice before he left the show. Or maybe he was just a guest when I guested on Nintendo. That's wild. Dude, I'm going to be having my 1-year anniversary on the podcast soon. It's crazy. What is Stash at, Nate? How long has Stash been on the show? Night, Pokemon fan. Hell yeah, Rax. Appreciate the love. All right. Let's get going, guys. We slowed down a lot. We had a lot of chaos just happen with Nate raiding my ass, as he does. And let's get some action going. All right, we're gonna build this. I'm really excited to get this finished, but I might finish it on another stream, just because there's a lot to do and. Still. And I got work early in the morning. I still got to eat dinner. My wife's probably wondering what the hell's taking me so long. Yeah, I like to get up in there. No, shut up, Prime. Shut up. You're being gross. And in my chat room, can't believe you sometimes. She probably hates me anyways. No one hates you. We all love you, Primal. I've never felt so loved by... Actually, guys, no joke. Meeting Prime, Eric, and Stash for the first time, we all just like hit it off like we had known each other for years. I mean, we kind of have through the podcast, but you know how it is. We were still, in a sense, strangers until we meet in person. You know, guys, I need to fix this music. I need to go back to what we were rocking at the beginning of the stream. Let me see. I gotta go back to where it all started. Actually, let's go back to this one. Yeah. Soothe the body. Release the mind. At Stick Fix, you too can have it your way. This next part's brought to you by GameBird Classic. As we build, let the spirit of Nintendo flow through you, and unto you will be born the power. All right, let's rock. We just hit 80 episodes of the show this past week. Hell yeah, dude. Caw the nips, thanks. Always do. Damn, Keeper does ASMR well. Holy hell. Stick Fix your vibes and lots of naughty humor. Sometimes having hopes with the birds. Guys, this is starting to look like something. I don't know what, but it's starting to look like something. You guys enjoying the music? I wanted to put something on that not only felt good, but something that tastes good too. In a way that only a GameBird could share with you. So breathe as we build this Lego set. Dude, Nate, we need to get a... May 1st is the show's 2nd year anniversary. Dude, that is insane. Gets hammered and built a Lego Game Gear by mistake. Hilarious. I love that. And then I get pissed off. Bird, I got a question. Do you know Angry Vigilante? Because he might be washing you like a stalker. I don't know him. We've did a video discussion ish debate. But I don't know him. He messages me occasionally, and I message him occasionally. We're on, there's no, what do they say? No beef between us. But yeah. In fact, I miss when he used to talk about me on his channel. I liked the attention, to be honest. But what can you do? Maybe I need to start defending Nintendo more. That way I can make it on the AVS. But no, I don't think he's stalking me. I just think he thinks I'm a cool guy, which I mean, come on. How could you not, my friends? All right. Let's see. But, what I was going to say, unless I already said it, is, Nate, we need to get, like, a Nintendo Bite karaoke night. And you know what I hate, Nate? I'll be honest. I hate that from the way it seems is we only get to see each other in person, the crew, once a year right now. Based off of, the fact that, possibly twice a year with this new convention in Vegas, which I hope so. I hope that's a win. Not just because I want to go to Vegas, but you guys are way cool, and I consider you guys legit friends, and I think the four of us are building something awesome. There's up times, down times, the views, the algorithms, all that stuff. But I've got a good feeling about the show. I think you know, I think new ideas are gonna flow and some cool things are gonna happen. I really, really do. Something's not right. Something is not right. Did I put this in backwards? What have I done? Oh, there we go. Goes there. And then this one goes there. I do miss the beacon of Eric. How do I get this one out? Did I do something wrong here? Yes, everyone's getting sleepy. Thank you guys so much for dropping in. Really appreciate you guys. We'll be doing more live streams, like I said. Nate, thank you, brother. Really appreciate all you do. Guys, I'm actually going to call it here as well. I'm getting tired. I got to eat some dinner. But I thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to finish this on another stream later this week. I'll let you know ahead of time when. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll plan some really cool streams going forward, as well as some regular content. To all of you who became members or subscribed or even hit that like button, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And a sincere welcome to the flock. It's only up from here, so spread your wings, my friends. Get ready to soar. GameBird Classic is going to take you far. I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. You guys, did you guys have fun? Yes? Sorry, I was just messing with you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love you all. Stay GameBird true, and I'll see you all on the next game.